lower caste. And he felt a connection and a comfort with that group. So, his disability played a role in his relationship with those individuals. That they were outcast not because of their disability, but because, for example, he was outcast from the aristocratic society. Had he not have had that impairment, those genetic changes, would he also have been outcast? So that influenced his art, his experience of a disability. You could see how, in another light, how he viewed prostitution and how that impacted the art world. Our art world has benefited from his unique perspective, and he's shone a light on prostitutes in a human way, not as objects. And what's interesting is that this woman, her name is unknown. As early as 1901, they called her La Casque d'Or, which is a French term meaning the golden helmet. So, because her hat looked like it was a helmet, a golden helmet. So the objectification of this woman by calling her that, we can see emerges regularly with people who have disabilities. They're objectified. Henri Toulouse-Lautrec did have physical impairments, which influenced his experience of disability. And also people who have disability, their experience of being desexualized is a common one. People are often not perceived as individuals who can be capable of sexual feeling or experience or desires, and are perceived by society as as being asexual or...
Toulouse-Lautrec was not desexualized. He was very sexually active in his prostitutes because that's the only people he could get.
Yes. So this individual mentioned that Henri Toulouse-Lautrec was not desexualized because he actually had encounters with multiple prostitutes because that was the only sex he could get. Exactly. So that he had good rapport with prostitutes and had good relations with them. Exactly. And had sex with them. And what would make prostitutes, they would make money from that. And were able to pay their rent because of this. Gross, the painting that we saw with Gross, we can see that the veteran did not have access to sex because he did not have money to pay for prostitutes. And he had amputations. So this idea of desexualization of people with disabilities is a strong one that we can see emerge in numerous pieces of art. It's not often a well-discussed topic. It's one, the idea of people with disability as being desexualized beings is often one that people have a hard time considering and talking about. But you're right. Toulouse-Lautrec did have he was sexually active. He had a sexual life. He was famous for making posters. At that time, posters were not considered to be a very fancy form of art. They were considered to be a lesser form of art.